Today, we have a special appearance by a sovereign citizen in Judge Nicholas I. Iarocci's Ashtabula County, Ohio court. The defendant makes a strong start and keeps going from there. This one's a quickie, but fair warning. When the judge begins the SovCit Smackdown, it gets really loud. Let's roll, LawNerds.
Court is now on the record in City of Conneaut versus Amber McHenry, 24 TRD 819. Ms. McHenry entered no plea to charges of no operator's license and expired plates, each of which is a minor misdemeanor, on December 17th, 2024. I scheduled it for a bench trial for January 8th of 2025. Ms. McHenry was given notice of that bench trial. I have a signed receipt in the file showing she got notice of that bench trial. Present on January 8th, 2025 was the law director along with a police officer. Ms. McHenry failed to appear. As a result of her failure to appear, I issued a warrant for her arrest. That was January 8th. It's now over a month later, February 11th, and Ms. McHenry is now turning herself in on the warrant. She is in the courtroom, and she is without an attorney. Ms. McHenry, why were you not here on January 8th of 2025?
I have a question about the case.
Ms. McHenry, sit down. This is not your courtroom. Sit in that chair.
We didn't catch it because the judge said it before starting his live stream, but he instructs every defendant the same way. To come up and sit in the chair at the defense table. Most obey. She chose not to and paid. Also.
Oh, my freaking ears!
I have a question about the case. That's not the case number that I had.
Yes, it is, Ms. McHenry. You've got other cases pending that are set for jury trial.
The original case number that I had was like TDR like 0800 something. And
24 TRD 819.
819. Okay. I was just double checking on the case number. Can you repeat your question then? No.
Why were you not here on January 8th?
I put in an appearance and it was rejected and struck from the record, and I was sent a letter saying that I am not who I said I was. So I have a question about that because I don't understand.
This is not a discussion here. This is not a conversation. I ask a question, you respond to my question. Now, this is typical behavior for you because you're a sovereign citizen. At least you claim to be.
I've never claimed that.
Well, your documentation that you filed, including the one you filed today that did not have a correct caption or case number on it, is indicative of that. So let me ask you, Ms. McHenry, again, why were you not physically, personally present in the courtroom on January 8th, 2025 for your trial?
I need the oath and bonds to be put for each person acting as a public official in this case who is acting as a public servant to be put on the record. And I also require the indemnity bond, and I'm going to require the other bonds.
When a judge leaves the bench while the defendant is in mid-sentence, that is definitely not a good sign.
Please, for the record, let it be known that you exited.
I did. I exited the courtroom and asked the police officer and probation officer to come
indemnity bond?
Thought so.
Where's the bill of particulars?
The
Because
bond
I
is
did not
being,
receive it.
the warrant is being executed. You're being taken into custody. Take her down to the jail now.
I was not given the warrant.
Take her down to the jail now.
Why am I being arrested?
Take her down
For
to the
what?
jail now.
What crime have I committed? Get off me. This is kidnapping. This is a false arrest. No, this is a false arrest. This is kidnapping. They're violating my rights, my constitutional rights.
Good go, Karen. But you missed the record in custody time by a good minute. And it's called kidnapping when you do it to a judge. But when a judge does it to you, it's just called sitting in the can.
I put in,
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
the Constitution applies to every living man and woman.
Yeah.
You are violating your oath, Mr. Iarocci.
At least she can say that name correctly. I fail because I'm an AI. Real voice coming soon. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching this content, please like and subscribe. It helps new channels like this one gain exposure. There is a lot more good court to come, so if you like what you saw, tell your friends. If you didn't, tell me, and let me know what you'd like to see and how I can improve. Thanks.